Hi guys, welcome back to your weekly readings. This is Raisa here. I trust you guys had a wonderful week last week and are gearing up for the new week. Happy holidays as well for those of you that live in the United States. We do have a holiday coming up on Monday. So for the majority of you, I hope you have the day off. Anyway, please prepare for your reading. We're going to take a peek at the general energies that will affect us for the week of the 15th through to the 21st of January. We're already halfway through January. Time just is going by really, really quickly. It's still a bit chilly here in South Florida, as it is, I'm sure, in most places of the world at this time. Sorry about not being completely on camera. I just want to do a different setup so that I can get away from my normal spot of reading. Alright, I do have some cards already on the table, and today the general energies, or the main focus of them, will be victim consciousness. It's about pondering on why this has happened to me. Why can't I have the things that I want in life? Why do I feel left out from others? This poverty mind or consciousness that sometimes we have when we think that things aren't working out the way that we have planned, or what we would like to see happen in our lives hasn't happened yet, or hasn't happened, period, throughout our lives. So we need to break away from this victim consciousness type of thinking. We need to have more confidence in ourselves, in our power, in our resolve. We need to widen our perspective. We need to get out of our comfort zone in order to have some things happen. Sometimes we just stay put in a certain area or in a certain mindset, a place, a job, a group of people, and we don't open ourselves up for new experiences, new places, new people. Sometimes you just have to pick up and go to another place. Perhaps you've had thoughts of a place where you'd rather be or like to visit, but then you don't have the confidence in yourself to go look, to move there, to go there, to visit, even just to see if it's something that you could someday deal with, or somehow move there or go there more often, because there could be something there that's calling you, like perhaps the other end of a dream, of a wish, something that you have wanted to achieve in your lives, but you don't have the willpower to move on, to go. There could be something holding you back at this time as well. So thinking positively about what you want to do, making a plan, a strategy, writing everything down on paper, and taking small steps toward that goal that you would like to achieve sometimes helps. Meeting other people in your soul group helps as well. Sometimes you have to get past a certain lesson, a certain cycle in your life before you can move forward, which is what some of the cards here on the table are representing. But nonetheless, we still have this negative thinking, or a pattern perhaps that we need to break in order for things to change in our lives. It could just be a matter of changing a pattern of way of thinking. The poor me syndrome, the why did this have to happen to me, or why does this always happen to me? There has to be a change in your own mind in order to be able to break out of this. Okay, so let me get to the reading, because it's all interlaced like it always is. The first card that's come up is the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups represents emotions. It represents someone that has mastered their emotions, someone that can move forward in life via their emotions and their intuition, which is very important. See here, she's moving away from the past and starting to focus on the future, where her emotional life is concerned. And she's floating on water. She is taking steps. She's not looking down. She's looking at her intuition to move her forward. And even though it may seem like your life is not going anywhere. It's not moving forward. It's not going in the direction that you would like it to go. You actually are moving forward. You're moving with your intuition. The thing is that there's a timing to everything in life as well. A timing to the cycles in life. A timing to when other people in your soul group or soulmates can step into your life and some step out. They're not all meant to stay in your life forever, because there's others that we need to meet, depending on the lessons that we're here to master, to learn from. The messages, karmic messages or karmic debts perhaps from a past life. They say that we don't bring karmic debts from one life to another, but I think we do, because of the visions that I have had and the experiences that I have had with some of the soulmates that I have met already. I do believe that some of that stuff isn't settled in other lifetimes, and unfortunately we bring them forward. And unless you meditate, unless you have like clairvoyant visions of what is going on, or auditory, whatever, you may not know, and you just keep going on the wheel over and over like a hamster, reliving the same old situation until you get a handle on it. And it could take lifetimes. So maybe it's not per se a karmic debt, it's more a lesson that wasn't learned, in another lifetime. And the soul groups or soul people from your group continually reincarnate with you in order to help you learn the lesson. And perhaps sometimes you're different genders or in different places, but still the lesson remains. Still you have to continue until you finally master that lesson before these cycles or victim consciousness, you can break away from it because you haven't mastered the lesson yet. So here, this reading is about emotions, because the first card that came out is the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups, moving forward via her intuition, her gut feelings alone. Not even looking at where she's going, knowing in the back of her mind that no matter what is happening in her life, she is going in the right direction. She is following intuition. She's following her guidance, period. There's nothing else. Okay. The next card is the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is someone that's looking at the harvest that they have up to now sown. Okay, so in your emotional life, or via your emotions, and for some of you it could be work, it could be your finances, and for some of you it's your emotional spiritual life, so you're looking at what you have done up to now and you're wondering, well, am I on the right path? Is there something that I can change? Do I reap what I have sown already and move forward, or do I wait? Do I continue to water this plant, this tree, this path, this decision that I have made? Do I continue to stick with it and see where else it leads? Will it bear fruit in the future, more fruit, or do I stop now and go in another direction? What is my intuition telling me to do? What am I missing here? What am I not getting to break away from this victimhood or victim mind, Well, you're being asked to take a higher perspective. And there's another card here that says the same thing. On your path, on your life. So you're up here. This is the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is looking down at the past. Is looking at the road into the future. It's wondering, should I travel? Should I move forward? Should I go to a different place? It's asking you to take a different perspective on what you have done up to now and see if there's something else. Where are your ships guiding you? Where is your mind telling you to go? What is it telling you to do that it's different from what you have done now? Your conscious is there. It's helping you. It's trying to help you open up your perspective, open up your mind, perhaps even get out of your comfort zone, look into other areas to get what it is that you're asking for. You may have to team up with other people. You may have to communicate with other people that perhaps are at a distance from where you are. Perhaps someone is coming in to communicate with you that is at a distance from you. talk to you, perhaps, of a new idea, of a new path, of something else that you can harvest. Because the next card is the Ace of Pentacles. So it's something new that begins in the physical realm. It could be something that you don't really care for, or it could come from someone that perhaps you don't like as much, maybe another person. This could be a boss as well that's offering you a new position at work. Or this could be just from someone that you don't expect, something new that is offered to you. And you need to be careful, because not everything that glitters is gold. Not everything that is offered to you is something that will jive with your personality or what you're looking to do. So you need to analyze this new thing that's coming, this new decision, this new communication or new position perhaps at work. It could even represent a house move, so you need to be very careful and pay attention to all of the details. But as the cards go, it shows that perhaps it is a good thing to do this, to move forward. The next card is the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is asking you to relax, take a break, because right now you're in a place in life where things don't seem to be working well. It's a time where you're in an upheaval of some sort. The energies are not calm, they're not peaceful. You know that there is something else that you should be doing, or somewhere else that you need to go, or something that is missing. Okay, and this card represents movement forward, okay, in the regular tarot. Here it's a girl laying on a swan. She's transforming, slowly but surely. She dreams about these transformations. She feels they are coming, and there are messages that will come, some of them not good. There is still something that needs to be lived through. The next card is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Cycles, changes, good fortune that comes. When it's in reverse, it is blocked. There is something that still needs to be done. So know that where you are in your path at this time, you are there for a karmic reason. You are there for a lesson that has not been learned yet. Or there is a cycle in your life that has not ended. It's not over yet. You have to wait for the wheel to be upright in order for the cycle to change or the cycle to move forward. Sometimes it is upright, and in this reading, it reversed itself. So either you're stopping yourself for whatever reason, because you have your own intuitive guidance, and there is something that's stopping you from moving forward due to your intuition, or the path itself is blocked because the lesson has not been learned. The next card is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands enacts movement, is always moving forward. It never stops. It wants to pick up and go. It wants to move. It wants to go to a different area, a different country. It's a fire sign that either is coming into your life to change things, or someone that has that type of personality. Very fiery, very impulsive, very a leader, someone that can help, that can help push the energy forward and break through this stagnation of the wheel of a cycle that isn't complete. This could represent you trying to move forward and running into this block and not knowing why you can't go, because on either side of the wheel is the Six of Swords, which represents movement forward to a place where it's more peaceful, where you're meant to go, you know. And the other card, the Knight of Wands, which is movement forward. Knight of Wands is always moving from one place to another at non-stop. That one is like always going. And then in the middle is the wheel reversed. So your forward movement at this time is being blocked because of lessons still that need to be learned. The next card is the High Priestess. Messages that are coming. Wisdom that still needs to be mastered. Okay? But due to your intuition, you will eventually start to move forward. So don't worry about that. But at this time, there's still something that you are learning. The next card is the Hangman. The Hangman is all about a sacrifice that you're making. So you're sacrificing something now, movement forward now, in order to balance karma, to help others. There's something that you are doing at this time that it's stopping you from moving your life forward. So don't feel bad. Know that this is happening because there's a higher power. There's a higher reason why it's happening. Why your dreams aren't being fulfilled yet. Why you haven't been able to move forward yet. Why things haven't changed at work. Because everything needs to be staying stagnant at this time in order for you to complete what you are doing with your intuition, that path that you are following. And the wisdom will come when it is time to move forward. Right now you need to look at life from a different perspective, or your situation from a different perspective, because you are where you are meant to be. Ace of Cups is coming for some of you. There's a love for what you are doing. There is love involved in this reading. There is love here. There is something that you're doing, and you're doing it out of love for others, for another, for yourself. Trying to learn to open your heart up to love. For some of you, there's a new soulmate coming into your life, or a soulmate coming into your life that's going to open your heart, help you with those emotions. Remember, we started with the Queen of Cups. Someone moving forward in life, trying to build up her emotional life, trying to see what else she can do in order to bring a more love into her life. More of an emotional experience into her life. She's trying to work on that. And you're taking a higher perspective on that. How can I bring more love into my life? How can I feel it more? How can I give it more to others? And you have new experiences that are coming in the physical realm. Perhaps it's a house move that's going to help you with bringing more love into your life. A new job. A new direction that you take. And then the Ace of Cups. So you have two aces here, so it's a new emotional experience, new physical experience, more people coming into your life. They could be water signs, or they could be earth signs. But remember, before that can happen, the wheel has to change. There's a cycle that needs to end so that another one can begin. Once that cycle ends, you will know through your intuition what has happened, the change that has come. Your higher self will know. You will get the message. There could be messages that are still coming to you that will help you decide on that. The Five of Swords. There's taking back your power too is important. You need to remember that this has to end as well. This victim mind, your power that you've given away to others, you need to take it back in order to be able to move forward. You need to be more assertive, more confident in yourself so that you can make these changes. I guess once that changes, you'll start to move forward. You'll get that clarity that you need in order to move your life forward. That transformation will happen. That transformation that is here, where she is still waiting, dreaming of things, but ready for this transformation, but yet she doesn't have that clarity of mind yet. She doesn't have that confidence in herself, she or he, in order to move forward. But once they achieve it, the energy will break loose, and then the aces will have a chance to start. New love in your life, a new home, clarity on how to move forward and how to achieve these things, how to start to make them happen. Alright guys, I hope you've enjoyed your reading for the week. The next card is the Two of Cups. Look at that. It's all about love, this emotional reading here. It's all about love, opening up to higher powers, to your intuition, to a new soulmate for some of you that are single, or a deeper bond with those of you that have a relationship, being more confident in yourself. So this turned out to be a love reading for the week. So for some of you, you're going to have a deeper love connection with your significant other this week. For those of you that are single, you might actually meet someone that's a water sign or an earth sign that can bring some love into your life. At the end of this deck, or the bottom of the deck, we have the World. So it's cycles that end in your life so that others can begin. It may not be the right time yet, but the time is coming. You need to have more clarity in your life before it can happen. Alright guys, I have enjoyed doing the reading for you today. I hope you've enjoyed it as well. I will talk to you again next week. I'm thinking about putting out a reading as well for all signs and just using the major arcana to see what February brings, since we're already halfway through January. And for those of you that have contacted me for a private reading, between today and tomorrow you're getting it, because I'm off of work tomorrow, so I'm saving it for a day when I feel happy. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.